Okay, I'm back here and I'm back at my sewing machine, and I am going to start by removing this whole collage and sewing around the outside of the cover. I'm going to stick with my dark brown thread that I had in there for the French farmhouse journals. I think that'll work fine for this journal. So I'm going to do a zigzag stitch. My tripod is very close to the edge of my table, and this cover might be hitting the tripod at points. Zigzag. Now I will sew on this large piece of lace. I don't want to sew down those little tatty bits up there. I want to leave them loose if I can, just because I like it. All right, I've got my photo here. Whoops. Oh, you guys, did I tell you about the mole? That is a mole in my sink. I screamed. He was trying to hide on me. He's tiny. Got one more. Yeah. I was out home from work. Whoops. I just took a picture at my table. Anyway. Gotta find my picture. I went out to the kitchen to get me something to eat, and I was kind of clattering around, clearing off the counter and stuff, and I glanced down at my sink and I saw that creature in my sink and I screamed. Oh, and then I texted my son. My son came over, took care of it for me. And we won't talk about it anymore. I'm going to sew around this image here with a straight stitch. And then what goes behind her before I glue her down or sew her down? Cheesecloth goes behind her, and I think that's it. Everything else goes on top. So I don't even. I think I'll just put a little glue on that. Yeah, everything else goes on top. And now I can't sew through that glue. And you probably don't want to watch me sew around the cover again, but that's what I'm going to do while I wait for that glue to dry. Whoops. Back on zigzag. I think I'll have to glue the... Now, I didn't back her. I wonder if I need to do that. Forgot about that. That goes on top. Again, I think... Well, this is going to go at the bottom. Underneath. I'll just sew it to the picture. But I wonder... I think if I backed her with some dark brown, that would be pretty. Sorry, I'm bringing the scraps over here. Let's try to find one. I don't want to use a brand new sheet. If I have a scrap, that'll work. Oh, I'm in the wrong bucket for brown. I have a drawer full of neutrals. I'm trying to not waste your time, but I'm not doing a very good job of that today, am I? Let's try one of those. I think I can already tell I'm going to like the dark brown better. So let's just go with that. I don't have my tape over here, so I'm just going to stick it down with that. Apparently I stuck it down crooked. Okay, now I can sew around this picture, and by then I should be able to start working on that other journal cover again. And my hour is almost up. Are you crafting along with me today? What are you making? Okay, back to that picture. I'm just going to sew around the perimeter of the picture and catch in all these bits of lace, and then I can sew in the lace better as needed. This is just how I do it. Some people would glue stuff down first. In fact, now that I've got the lace all set on there, I'm gonna, oh, she's sticking to that glue. Guess that's not dry yet. I'm just gonna glue this in the center so she doesn't move and get crooked. Okay, now we can put the laces back on. I'll do that one separately. I can tell it's going to be a problem if I try to do it along with everything else. How come she looks crooked? I know the stitching is going to show on the back. If you didn't want the stitching to show, you could either glue the pieces down, or you could wait till you have the front all sewn together before you sew the muslin or fabric to the back. don't think I'm quite close enough to the edge of the picture yet. There, that looks better. Doesn't that look so pretty? I'm going to sew down this edge of the little pink lace. And I'll catch the end of this little piece of muslin. Just trimming off the ends of the threads, and now I have this piece to put on. I'm going to do along both edges with a straight stitch so it doesn't take up so much of the lace, you know what I mean? The stitches won't overpower the lace because it is brown. Okay. I'm wondering about adding a button or two. Look at that. I already cut the shank off that, so I would just glue it down. I really like that. Yeah. Nope. Down there. We're going to go with that. I like to use glossy accents to glue metal pieces and buttons and things down. There's a tiny bit coming out, but not much. This does not want to come out. One more try. There we go. Now we've got some glue. That is a pretty cover, if I do say so. Because that image is so pretty and these laces are gorgeous. And I like it when there's lots of layers of stuff. I feel like it needs something up here, but I'm I'm not going to do anything to it right now. I'll let that simmer for a while. Well, my hour is up, so I'm going to have to work on this when I get a chance, whenever that might be. And I will see you, I don't remember where I put that, but I have a picture to tell me. I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Tell me what you think of this project so far. Bye.